Hi everyone, it's Juliana, and I just wanted to share my little haul. I actually inherited most of these books. Some of them were in my family, but as some of you might know, I am helping my in-laws declutter their barn, and they have a lot of just vintage everything, and so I'm in hog heaven basically. And I've been very fortunate because they've been very generous with letting me take some of the books. So not everything, but I certainly have more than anybody will ever need. So I put some post-its on here because I wanted to share some of the dates. This actual book, a children's, I had made this is my third take actually. I had made a first video and I started gutting some of these books. Some of them are not great condition. A lot of them are, but I love the covers and I think they can be used really well. And some of the pages inside, I'm gonna either, well, the book covers and the back covers, I'm planning on making altered books out of and selling on my Etsy store. On my Etsy store when I finally open that up, and I'll probably be selling also some of the pages inside and some of the lithographs as well. So I'll keep you posted on that. This particular book, I have a passion, and I always have, because I bought this book probably when I was 20, which is a long time ago, and I always loved old things and books, even though I'm not really much of a reader. And so I purchased this way before, because I only got into crafting and making junk journals about a couple years ago. So I had purchased this before. This is from 1900, and as you see, I've already gutted it, and it has some, I have a lot of books here to show you, so let me start. So this is really sweet. Again, this is from 1914, and just a beautiful cover to work with. And there's a lot of these books, several of them don't have much in terms of illustrations, but the covers are just so beautiful, and I want to learn how to clean them up a little bit. I'm probably going to put some sealer, a medium over them to just help them along, and also maybe give them a shine or a matte finish. I think that would probably help them out a lot. So some of these were difficult to gut. So I have a book of Heidi, and this belonged to my father-in-law who passed away, and it just has these gorgeous illustrations. And those are the kind of things I plan to sell in my Etsy store. This amazing book, which is called The Flags of the World, Their History, Blazonry, and Associations. It has this stain here, but it's got this amazing inlay, this shape here, which almost feels Arabic. And so I'm gonna find a way to clean this up. So yeah, if any of you know about how, well, when I get to the book, I'll ask the question again, because I need to do some more research. But I'd like to know how, maybe with a distress ink or stain, the Tim Holtz distress stain, I might be able to cover up things like that. But it's a beautiful book. It doesn't actually have many illustrations until you get to the very end, and it has these great map pages, different symbols. This one is really old. This is 1879, and it no longer has its spine, so it's just begging to be turned into a new book. And I think it will make a really nice art journal for someone. And it has, I think there's some color mixed in here, or some color. Here we go. Here's one, for example, a color illustration. This is why I decided to do another take, excuse the really bad lighting. I'm in a basement in my crafting space. I actually have my own crafting space in a basement in Connecticut, which is really nice because Victoria, my partner, and I, we live in Brooklyn throughout the year, and then we spend our summers at her family house here in Redding, Connecticut. So we are finding all of these treasures in a barn that they have on the property, which is pretty amazing. This house that we live in was built in, I think, 1750, so it's pretty amazing place, and it's gorgeous too. So I feel very fortunate. This was one of my father's books, and this is in pretty good condition, and it has these beautiful illustrations, as you can see. So I'll probably use the pages, and I love the cover as well. It's gorgeous. This one is from 1923, and I think the covers, again, once it's gutted, this is one of the ones I had trouble gutting. I'm finding that some of them have signatures but are also glued in this part of the spine. So again, if any of you know how to gut a book like this, if you know what I'm talking about, please put it in a comment below, and I really thank you for giving me that information. Okay, so this book here is from 1917, and it's got a dust jacket, but as you can see, the book is just, the cover is just so darling. Look at that. I just love it. And I gutted this without a problem. Oh, this was a surprise that I found out later when I gutted it. After I made my first video, I noticed that over the spine and the signatures was this random piece of printed paper. So that was really interesting. That was a little surprise. I'd never seen anything like that before. Onward. So the next one is The Motor Boys, which is another, just like Marjorie Dean. I think it was a series from the time. Maybe someone of you knows these better than I do. This one's from 1911, and most of these belong to my father-in-law, Larry, who was a really sweet guy. And so look at this amazing cover. I love the colors and just the design, and it's just great. It just needs a little TLC. As you can see, I definitely have a passion for children's books. Those are the ones that I try to save the most. It's Dictation by Day. Got a couple more, but then I've got like boxes of this stuff, and I'm starting to give away some of these or to sell them. We're having a yard sale this coming Saturday, but it's just so much stuff that it's just kind of overwhelming. So this doesn't have, this only has, I think, maybe this is 1920, and it just has this one image here. Now this book, it's not, this is from 1880. This is amazing. Look at that. It's called Popular Chatterbox Packet. And just look at that really great image. I wish if any of you, again, like, can tell me how I can brighten that up and maybe clean off the dirt to bring out a little bit gray or white in this. I don't know how to do that. And then I have to take some adhesive solvent to remove these. I'm not going to do that until I get something for that. So this has basically been gutted for me, and I don't have to do it, but just look at these amazing images in the pages. So, yeah, not much to say except, oh my God, it's amazing. And this last one is one of my favorites because I love the color and I love the design elements on this book. And I think this was, again, most of these books were his study books as a child or when he was a teenager. So again, I want to brighten up this green a bit. I thought about maybe using a distress stain on it. to do that. And I think this would be a perfect art journal. Just put art paper in there, some mixed media paper, and somebody could fill it with something. And there's text and some images, but oh, I'm surprised there's some color. I didn't expect that. It's mostly black and white images. So that's it. So if any of you have any comments, please put them below. If you're new to my channel, join. I'd love to have you come along for the ride. And I hope to see you soon. Okay? Take care. Bye.